I'm going to remember that my mic is not muted. There we go. Let's just put on some music here. Test. All right. Yeah, my model does not want to work today. YouTube Studio is giving me a lot of difficulty for some reason. But hopefully we can adjust it here. But I have some embarrassing stuff to admit for this scene. Because I thought that I thought that I had already I don't even know how to explain. I mean, I do. It's just like I hate myself. So with painting like this, you really have to be very careful because if you draw this on the wrong layer, when you upscale it, it's going to look like shit. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try and see if I can we're gonna try to see if I can salvage this, and if not, I will cry and it's gonna be really cringe and everyone is gonna be uncomfortable. Thank you, Magna. We're going to see if we can salvage this because I forgot to upscale my canvas before I started painting this. I'm an embarrassment. I hate myself. It's not fun. So we're gonna move this onto another canvas and see if we can like sharpen it and like do some upscaling techniques and see if I can salvage it. Otherwise, I have to repaint this entire thing. Isn't that great? Just use AI upscaling. Oh, honestly, AI upscaling isn't even like as good as I think a lot of people think it is. So we're just gonna compress this all into one layer so I can fuck with it a little bit. My guess is that I'm going to have to end up repainting it at least a little bit because I don't want this to look awful, obviously. If you want to try that, Nid, I would honestly be super grateful. I'm compressing it into one layer here so that hopefully you can do some fuckery. Why is it doing that? Come on. What are you? There's shadows. Right? Gifts. Why is it doing that? I gotta get this to merge first without freaking out. Anyway, aside from my blunders and failures, how's everyone doing? And happy Christmas start season. It's officially after Thanksgiving. We're allowed to actually start celebrating Christmas now. Not in my household. Traditionally, after Thanksgiving, we would spend the Friday off celebrating Christmas and the start of the winter season. So in my book, Christmas starts November 28th. But I know you're British, so I can't hold that against you, Magnet. Nid, I hereby grant you permission to start using your Christmas profile picture. Alright, one layer. Here we go. Let's export that. Yeah, you should use it then. Don't let Magnet oppress you. Alright, I just sent that to you in a DM. If you somehow manage to salvage this for me, I will be so grateful. Because, like... Luckily, my art style for painting is, like, already kind of... like, soft looking, so I think it's okay that it doesn't look, like, super sharp. That's a good question, actually. Hold on. So the canvas is gonna be... Hope that is the wrong size. There you go. I know it's a random number, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, because it definitely looks a little blurry. You kind of lose some of that glossiness on the... You're just using, like, sharpened tools. Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. I exported the wrong thing. I'm not very smart. Hold on. I'm not a very smart kobold, guys. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Hold on. Okay, so that's... The original size is, like, about half that. I just need to actually do this correctly and not be a complete fool. Which I realize is asking a lot. Why are you doing that? In my defense, I feel like you guys follow a kobold VTuber. You kind of know what you're getting into with me being a complete dumbass. Yeah. No presents, please. Fuck. This should not be so difficult. Just merge. Come on. Please. Come on. It's like a science trying to get these layers to, like, properly combine. Okay. Right? Oh my god, I spend so much of my time just literally fighting CSP. Okay, now that has the code still in it. That's not helpful. There we go. Okay, that should be the correct size. And if it's not, I'm so sorry. I am a dumbass. Let's try that again. we're going to actually upscale this. And that looks terrible. What we wanted. I like my art being terrible, actually. No, God. I like my art just looking like garbage. It's fine, actually. When it comes to art, having high quality stuff is just really not what I'm looking for, you know? The more pixels, the more crunch. It's fine. Which, to be fair, I do deserve it because I just completely forgot to upscale it. Let's see, does Clip Studio Paint actually have an upscaler? Edit. Let's see. Edit. Change image resolution. Smart smoothing. Okay. No, apparently, okay, so apparently it does have something called smart smoothing in it. So let's try that and see what it does. I'm skeptical, but yeah, I know that's correct, Magnet. I'm just crying. That's just the lore accurate version. Oh, that looks good, actually. Dang, okay, hold on. Let's see. That is genuinely amazing, holy shit. Yeah, where's the 10,000 bees and radishes hidden in it? What's up with that? You should have. Just completely ruined my life and I deserve it. I am genuinely amazed. Thank you so much, Nid. You genuinely just saved my behind. Because I learned last time... Oh yeah, I should clarify this because they were very nice about it. But last time I streamed working on this piece, I had said that this was a commission for another VTuber. Genuinely. That was probably terrible, but hi Lexco! It's been a hot second. How you doing? Привет. Как дела? Я хорошо. But, I had said that they were a kobold who were, like, pretending to be a dragon. That was totally wrong, because I'm an idiot, so I'm here to correct it. They are a succubus with kobolds who think that they're a dragon. I'm gonna double check that's correct, because I'm probably misremembering it again, because I am an absolute dumbass. Succubus, wholesome VTuber who runs a cult of kobolds who think I'm a dragon in humanoid form. Yep, there you go. Oh my god. Jesus, Lex. I'm glad you're okay. Jeez. My goodness, I feel like I need to send you, like, some rations. My goodness, I'm glad you're okay. Like, holy crap. Excuse me. Your power plants get destroyed every winter? Thank you. Like, Chernobyl style? Or like, it's just like a power ration thing or what? But we're gonna start lighting this now. Thank God. Again, thank you so much, Nid. You saved my ass. Yeah, I see. That sucks. I'm like, maybe, obvious, but yeah, that sucks. I am so sorry, Lexco. I'm glad you're back, though. No, it's not. No, I wouldn't really like that myself either. I mean, I get impatient when, like, the power goes out here because of storms. Like, I can't imagine being like, yeah, well, we don't have power for an indeterminate amount of time now. Like, jeez. Internet is such a good thing. I completely agree. Well, lucky for you, Lexco, you completely missed the live stream where chat drove me genuinely insane. So you get to experience rational Sunny now. And not attempting to murder chat version of me. More horns, the bigger the power. I could power all of Ukraine myself. Just on sheer cobaltness alone. Wait, what do you have frozen in the fridge, Nin? I'm not sure I should ask, actually. The bees. Oh, no, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking, though. You know. Appreciate that. Oh, that is very nice. 8 is not enough. I think I'd go clinically insane. I also couldn't do my job. So there's that. I'm like debating... Yeah, I don't know. Debating, like, do I use a lighter brush? I guess it doesn't really matter if it's like 1 pixel difference. Oh, you got a job! Congratulations! So, what's your job? Yeah, no same magnet. It's kind of a... kind of near the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy at this point. There's the internet at the very bottom, and then water, food, and shelter. In that order. Yeah, but then you had to draw without references. I would cry if I had to do that. I mean, I guess I do still draw without references sometimes, but it's more rare. I'm gonna go and do the details later because I would like this to actually look good and not just like bulky. Computer design specialist. Photo retouching. Nice. I'm glad to hear there's like still roles doing that with how prevalent AI has become recently. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's keep it that way. Just keep him locked in his office and be like, you don't... As of now, the letters A and I do not exist in your alphabet. Just shh. Just put a pillow over his face. He doesn't need to know. I mean, honestly... Obviously, you're also going to do a much better job than AI. There's also that. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, You know, I thought about that too, Magnet, but like... Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be much different than how it was when I was in school. I think the only difference is that it's gonna be much more difficult to detect cheating now. Aww. That's very cute. I'm super happy for you, Lexco. Oh man, the Google glasses? Isn't the Meta that just came out with the ones that are like literally just like a spy tool? Like just invading people's privacy tool that you can just pay for now? Now for the low price of $200, you can have a camera on you and violate strangers' privacy at any time. I know it's hard to believe, but they may not have our best intentions in mind. So I suggest we go to their servers and just simply eat them. Just get up all on the wires like rats and then just chew them all up. Who's with me? Yum yum. Jeez. You know what's funny? VGen will send you emails, like, when someone asks to be added to your ping list. Like, sometimes we'll just be doing something, get, like, 2 emails being like, please open your emoji commissions! I'm like... Hey, sorry. I'll get right on that, boss man. Oh yeah, I got like a news push on that. It was like, Amazon servers are down, but I was like, out at my friend's giving, so it didn't really impact me at all. Oh, good. No one was able to use ChatGPT. Oh my god, yeah. That whole subreddit is a nightmare. Like, not even the fun kind of nightmare where it's like, okay, hee hee, funny, like... No, like, it just makes me sad to visit that sub. Especially when all the people, like, OpenAI switched over to GPT-5 for a hot second there, and people were, like, really upset because they, like, quote-unquote, like, murder their partner. Ugh. Considering that, like, how agreeable ChatGPT is, it's like... I get why people use ChatGPT as a therapist, but, like... Considering the track record it has with causing serious, harm to people, I cannot advise more to stay away from that. No, they're not. They're not joking. It's been a thing for a long time, but I guess more people are just, like, vulnerable to that now since it's so accessible. Also, the fact that people have to pay, like, $200 a month to have their, like, partner, like, actually remember things is really sad. Yeah. It's not totally anonymous, though. I know there's been some evidence showing that they do have chat logs that you can, like, make public and people have shared, like, very personal information on it. So... No, it's... Honestly, what makes me really sad, Magnet, is the fact that a lot of people who are using ChatGPT as a romantic partner are already in relationships. Sometimes they're even married. I don't remember most things either, Lexco. You're in good company here. Which is not great for me, because I'm actually going back to school soon, and I'm not going to remember anything. Someone. You say someone like it's singular, Nid. It's multiple people. Like, there's a whole demographic to study there. You could probably get a pretty good sample size. Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I remember back in the day, like, learning about people who married Hatsune Miku, and I thought that was crazy, and now I'm like, okay, well... I guess we're just kind of... What's the word? Vulnerable to that kind of thing, naturally, so... It is what it is, I guess. Did someone try to marry a wall? We do need to go back to our roots. Everyone should marry Hatsune Miku. Kind of like, the Catholic nuns who, like, are technically married to Jesus. We should just go back and have everyone marry Hatsune Miku. Oh my god, did they... No! I know there's someone who got married to like a theme park ride. This guy who got married to his car. Ugh. No. Shut up, Nid. No. You know, this is making me think slightly less judgmental of people who, like, get parasocial with idols, but, like, don't do stuff like this. Like, at least they understand, like, okay, I'm not actually in a relationship with this person. Some people, I'm like, Someone's eaten a plane jet? What does that mean, Nid? Like they drank jet fuel? Jet fuel. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but it can melt your esophagus. I'm afraid, y'all. I'm deeply afraid for the future. Why am I afraid? You know, I really have to think about that one. It's not like we have a cacophony of terrible things happening to us all the time. How? I'm a little skeptical of that claim, not gonna lie. Like, what do you mean they ate the metal? Like, people get, like, surgery for, like, swallowing batteries and magnets. Like, how would they eat the metal? I have questions. War? Trust me. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good choice. You know, I'm gonna choose to preserve my sanity and not look that guy up because I actually do like being a normal person sometimes without, like, degenerate internet knowledge. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't need to know. It's fine, actually. Ugh, jeez. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you can laugh about it, I guess. I'm still not happy that you're in that situation, though. But glad you can laugh about it. This is a little bit loud. Let's change this. There we go. Oh, look chiller. Nid, did you know that Guinness is like straight up a scam organization? Not the beer. The beer is fine, but the record people? I honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but like playing video game music is actually safer than playing like actual Christmas music. Because for some reason Nintendo doesn't claim music on YouTube. But if I tried uploading anything else, it would probably smite me. Do you even earn any money for getting put it on the list? What what list? Oh, the Guinness World Record, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much you just pay them. And then like they have someone show up and be like, "Yeah, you did it," and that you get a world record. But they don't like actually yeah. It's basically just a money-making scheme. Which really bums me out, because I was really into Guinness World Records as a kid. I had like all the shiny books you got from the Scholastic Book Fair. I mean, you can still pay them, I guess. If you really want. You could be world's first Ukrainian to draw the most gay Cookie Run Kingdom art. Not the legacy worth having. Yep. Like all the Mr. Beast records that are like, oh, we're cooking the world's biggest pizza, and it's just like the most like like I have this because I got money and not because I actually did anything of value or skill. I'm gonna quote you on that magnet. We're gonna hang it and put it up in the server. Put it right over my office. Be like, my chatter made this. Quote channel. You know what? Yeah. Hold on. I'll make a quote channel. And make sure no one else can type in this channel because I don't trust some people to not spam this. Borscht. Borscht. Nah, they're fine. People just do that. It's kind of funny. People just scream sometimes. It's true, though. What is borscht? I feel like I learned this at one point and now I don't remember it all. Red soup. That only slightly narrows it down. Beet soup. Okay. Is borscht good? I'm scared to ask. It is quite good. Okay. That's good. Really? Okay. I can't say I've had very many beats to be able to say, like, whether or not that sounds genuinely good or not, but I will take your word for it. Chips with borscht flavor. That doesn't even sound, like, weird to me at this point. I don't think I've ever had a beet. Hey, Magnet, quick question. Have you ever had a vegetable ever? Just curious. You can tell me. It's okay. No, it's okay. You can be honest here. We're all friends here. You can be honest with us. It's okay if you've never had a vegetable. It's okay. No, Magnet, you don't have to hide it. It's okay. We won't judge you that you've never had a vegetable. It's okay. There's no need to be ashamed. We're all here for you, Magnet. It's okay. Where I live, since we get a lot of, like, Asian imports, we have a lot of, like, shrimp and prawn flavored chips here. It's kind of interesting. That's actually insane. They're pretty good. Exactly. My partner and I have this thing that we do where, like, we, get snacks for the weekend. We always try to get something that, like, looks weird or new. Gotta seek uniqueness in life. It's okay, Magnet. We still love you, maybe. That is really valid, actually. Maybe. What I'm hearing from this is that chat should be honest with themselves. You just gotta accept some of you like Mr. Beast. Some of you like Mr. Beast, you've never had a vegetable. It's okay. We are a non-judgmental community. No, don't feel bullied. We're here for you. We would never. Okay, well, I would never admit to it, but I would never. I love my chat. We are against bullying in this house. Everyone's on board with bullying. It's great. Alright, gotta open... Let's see. Gotta open our lovely VTuber reference and see if we can finagle some stuff out of this. Undertale OST, everyone stop and listen! Honestly though, Undertale music is kind of peak Christmas. What is Gingerbread House? Is that from Undertale? Oh, okay. I did not realize that's what the name of the OST is. You know, I gotta say, I've never actually had gingerbread. Like, I've made gingerbread houses, but never actually, like, had it. I have never had gingerbread. To be fair, I'm not really, like, a cookie person. Hey, Lemon. How's it going? My first job was painting on gingerbread. Like, at a bakery? Like, in what context does one get paid to paint on gingerbread? Like, I'm not hating, I'm just like, what? Thank you. It's Christmas time. Gotta get in the festive spirit. Ugh, God. I don't like the sound of the coffee machine either. I can't imagine working in a cafe. Even though I did apply to Starbucks my first job and they didn't want me. Which is probably a good thing in the long run, but kind of funny. Hmm. Like, they're gonna, like a holiday bakery or something? Damn. That is rough, Nid. Gotcha. Well, that sounds fun. Good memory. Honestly, when I was in college, I thought a lot about, like, what kind of job I would like. And then I actually got into the job market and was like, wow, the things that I thought I would like, I don't like at all. Kinda just gotta try stuff out and see what sticks for you. Is gingerbread an Easter thing in Ukraine? Because it definitely is not here in the States. Here, gingerbread is very much only Christmas thing. Magna, I guarantee you can find a quiet office job that would take you. Yeah, IT is just kind of difficult right now just because of everything going on, but huh. Interesting. Yeah, Easter food here is like I mean, it's a lot of candy. I've seen like marshmallows are like the most staple like Easter food here. Yeah, chocolate and marshmallows. Kinder Surprise, yeah. We don't have Kinder Surprise in the US. We do, but it's like fake Kinder Surprise. Like, here's the question. Like, do you guys in the UK, Ukraine have Peeps? I think this is a very American thing. What is a Peep? Okay. I'm about to ruin your life. Hold on. So in the US, we have these little guys. They're called Peeps. They are, they're made of marshmallow, but they have like this really like, kind of thick, like sugary coating on them. And they come in little packages. They're like a very, very Easter food here. They look so cheap. Honestly, yeah, they're not very good, but they're just like the staple here. Like, let's see. Yeah, like the ones that I have on screen right now, this all costs $17. Why are they so bright? American. That is unironically my explanation. We Americans, we love putting carcinogens in our food and making things like extra super neon bright. Nah, man, it's anything in the US is gonna get colored. Um, it can be mid. I'd say they're like about the same price. It kind of depends where you are. Because a lot of times, like, water is sold in, like, an upcharge here. Like, a lot of times, like, a bottle of water will be, like, $2, and Coke would be, like, a $1.50. Oh, God. Why does it... Tag yourself. I'm the one in the front, the middle. Just like... In Ukraine, beer is cheaper than juice. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I did learn, though, in Australia, apparently alcohol is a lot more expensive than in the US. Alcohol isn't like cheap here, but it's not super expensive. I'm gonna mail everyone a peep so you can try just how horrible the marshmallows are. What is kvass? 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 I can read. Good choice. I don't really drink either. I only have like a little bit, like on holidays and stuff. Because I'm such a lightweight. Like at our Friendsgiving last night, we had a bunch of people drinking wine. I did not have any. Because if I did, I would be asleep on the table. Bread juice. It's not alcohol. Oh, okay. I'm intrigued, but I'm scared. Like, I'm down to try anything once, but it does make me a little like, Yeah, I'm not sure. Because, like, for instance, like, you'll hear about, like, sake in anime. I really thought that I liked sake, and then I had sake, and ugh. Bread drink. Delightful. Very whimsical. I trust you. It does needs. I mean, sake in Japanese does literally just translate to alcohol, but like sake specifically, it's like, you know how like wine is fermented grape juice? Sake is specifically fermented rice. It has an interesting taste to it. Of course it's rice, yeah. Chai is another one of those that's fun. Because chai is literally just tea. TT. You can ferment anything. Nid, you should... There's a guy on YouTube who ferments, like, various things. He fermented a whole bottle of Mountain Dew wine. That was fun. You should ferment me and see what kind of alcohol I make. Yeah, I think it is. I thought that's what all vodka was made out of. I thought vodka just meant, like, it's fermented from potatoes. Same, Nid. I'm like, I don't... I don't know another way to make vodka. How else do you make vodka? I kinda thought that was the deal. Alright, hold on, it's learning time. Vodka is clear distilled alcohol made from fermented grains or potatoes. Although other ingredients like fruits and sugar can be used. So it doesn't have to be made from potatoes, but my guess is that, like, it's commonly made from potatoes. So them's fighting words, Nid. I wouldn't even know where to begin, man. I can barely drink alcohol as it is, okay? Alright. We got the line art done. So, let's leave that there for now. And work on a base that I started earlier today. I think that's how you end up with Poison Magnet. Like, just straight up, that's how you... That's poison. Just make poison. Warrior Cat! Yeah. I'm trying to remake some of my older bases. And this is, like, by far my most popular one, so I'm gonna try to remake it. See if this is, any better. Hopefully, I've improved over 4 years. See if we can find a good kitten reference, shall we? Worms? I think it's because the official art fight mascot is a worm. Chat, would you still love me if I was a worm? You can be honest, it's okay. I'll only be a little bit sad. Bye, Lexco. Thanks for dropping by. Nice to see you again. I think that'd be very entertaining to watch a worm try to draw. I will go to my rigger and ask them if they can make me a worm version of Sunny. I'm sure they do it. That can be like my April Fool's stream. Just, would you love me if I was a worm.jpg? Worm Sunny. True power. That'd be fun. I don't know how to do that, but God, there's so many like little widgets and like fun little stream things that I want to buy on VGen and implement into stream. But unfortunately, now that I'm gonna be a student, I gotta be more wise with my money, and I can't be balling it out here like I am, typically. Which is a goddamn shame. Because I love just being able to, like, sugar daddy artists sometimes. Actually, why YouTube? Honestly, it's... Part of it is that VTubers are already kind of established more on YouTube than Twitch. I'm also, like, just more familiar with YouTube. Like, I really have not used Twitch that much. Well, no, I know, but, like, generally speaking, I'm saying, like, there's more, like, of a history of, like, VTubers on YouTube. Like, Korone is on YouTube, like, Picora, Iron Mouse. YouTube actually does have emotes as well. I just don't have enough rep to be able to do that yet. Yeah. Maybe I will in the future, but for now, I'm just kind of chilling here, you know? Also, watch this chat. Done. That's all the base needed. Just slap the head onto another thing, and you're good. I'm gonna be redrawing this a little bit, but it does help a little bit with, like, maintaining, like, the same facial identity rather than redrawing it. Minecraft mob anatomy. That's what kittens are, pretty much. We are gonna make them a little, like, more baby face, though. Hi, NK. Thank you. Welcome to stream. Glad to have you here. Thank you, guys. Y'all are too nice. I'm like... It made me blush. How's your day going, NK? Excuse me, sorry, I'm allergic to new people, I think. My apologies. Eh. My nose is so sensitive. Thank you, guys. I kind of have to. I don't know why. I like acquired allergies this year like really badly compared to how I like typically am. And now I feel like the need to like joke about it every time I sneeze because otherwise I'm just being like obnoxious. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm allergic to funny people. Like I can't help it. Because I feel really bad because people like look at me like, "Are you sick?" I'm like, "No, I'm just." I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. Right. There we go. Little kittenified version. Honestly, drawing warriors art is really funny because, like, everyone always draws apprentices, including me. Like, don't get me wrong, I am part of the guilty party. But everyone draws apprentices like half the size of a full-grown cat, when in reality, like, by 6 months old, that's just a cat. That they're not gonna get much bigger than that. Like, they're nearly fully grown. Alright, apprentice pose time. Tiger-sized cat. Be kind of funny if, like, because in Warriors, like, it's weird, but, like, mountain lions are, like, considered, like, not, like, on the same, like, sentience level as, like, house cats. It would be kind of cool to see, like, a story where, like, a mountain lion joins the clans, and they just have, like, a nuclear weapon. Yeah, they just grow exponentially like lobsters. Until they can't anymore. Suspected spam caller? No. Me when cats are lobsters? Cats are like snakes, they never stop growing. Do snakes actually not stop growing? I know nothing about snakes. Clearly. One thing you'll come to know about me is that I am incredibly stupid. So I've got to Google everything on stream to verify, because otherwise I will just be yapping about stuff I have no idea anything about. I love snakes too. It was really cool. My partner and I went to like a excuse me. Our local zoo had a like 21 plus night where you could just like get holiday cocktails and just like wander around the zoo and like at nighttime. And a lot of the main exhibits were like blocked off, but the reptile house was open. And obviously the reptile house is a lot more fun at nighttime since a lot of all the boys are nocturnal. And the python, let's see. There was a giant python in there that was awake. Let me see if I can pull up the image real quick. Honestly, it was a delight. No pushing and shoving, like you can actually walk up to stuff without getting like screamed at. It was great. Here we go. Yeah, we saw this big puppy. Big python. It was so cute, like he'd like wake up and like lift his head, but like he was kinda eepy, so he just kinda like like slamming his head up against the glass. Just big puppies. Usually average specific height, but they don't stop growing. Ah, that makes sense. I would love, I mean, like, I don't really have any plans to get snakes, but I would love to have a hognose. They're just literally just puppies. Like, change my mind. Like, hognoses are literally just little guys. Aww, corn snakes are really great too. Terry the tarantula, that is also excellent. I'm gonna hide this other canvas here real quick so I can just focus on this one little drawing, because otherwise I'm gonna get really confused. Cat anatomy is like so weird. Like it's not, but I feel like it is, so we're gonna pretend like it is. Make myself feel better. Aw. I mean, like, I don't have as bad arachnophobia as I used to, but I completely understand that. Like, I used to not be able to play Terraria because the spiders would freak me out so much. So I completely, I sympathize, Nid. They really are. Honestly, the worst are the antlions. Those, like, genuinely used to scare me. And by scare me, I mean, like, I would be, like, all deaf foreign if I got stuck in the desert and had to deal with the antlions. I used to have to deal with spiders a lot more, but here in Washington, we don't actually have that many. Mostly just little tiny guys. Oh, we have a, you know, I will say we have though, we have a lot of orb weavers here. They're like everywhere. They don't really come in houses though, like they're mostly just outside. And they're very chill. Like, because like I originally were from California. A lot of the spiders that you would get, like they kind of like be like in like rubble and like, um, yeah, like underneath stuff. It'd be easy to get like jump scared by them. But the Washingtons, the spiders here are, they're very chill. They make their webs like in very like open places, so it's, you're not gonna walk into them like super easily. I could just stop and admire them. Oh, I have been there for sure, Nid. I've like kind of desensitized myself over the years to it, but I used to get like my blood would run cold if I ever like saw a spider. Nice. They're pretty, right, NK? They're just kind of chilling. If I take care of them, do you mean kill them? bright orange. Oh. Let's see. Marbled orb weaver. Also called the pumpkin spider. They're kind of cool looking. They do kind of look like a pumpkin. The ones here in Washington are like mostly brown. But they're also very cool. Like, they're just like very patterned. They're very pretty. Just acquire a new friend. Hey, Radish. God, this looks awful right now. We're gonna fix it though. Believe in my power to fix this. Oh my god. This poor cat looks like eviscerated. I'm so sorry. Could have done to you, my poor boy. Well, the software bugs... I feel like it's fine to hate those. If they're important to the ecosystem or anything, that's okay. Radish, I have a really important question for you. I love bugs, entomologist, but you've never stared at a spider long enough to know its color. I'm very concerned with, like, the intersection of these two things. Oh, do they not? Okay, so Radish is just a liar. Gotcha. Me when I'm a liar and I spread misinformation. Me when I'm a radish and I tell lies. Arachnology. 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 I can say words. I am also extremely gullible. Man, you ever like meet new people when you're not used to their sense of humor yet, but they're like fucking with you and you're like you like take everything they say like seriously, and then they're like, "No, I'm kidding, you idiot." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." It wasn't like I took you for your word or anything. It's chill. God, this looks so fucked. This poor cat. I'm giving them like sclerosis. Thank you for revealing your cover magnet. Now arrest you for espionage. God damn, I feel like that's even more impressive, dude. Like, that's not even a lie, that's just like super talent with extra steps. What are you then? What is my chat? I'm so led astray. I don't know anything about you people. Who are you? What are you doing here? Do you even like kobolds? Was that a lie too? Nah. Fuck. I don't know. How for starters, are you even real? Are you human? Just talking to AI this whole time? Hold on, I will be right back real quick. Okay. I'm alive. I'm actually just a kitty cat. Based. Base as hell. I'm actually just a fennec. You human person, I don't believe you. Lies. It's all lies. Take the bees out of your mouth, chat. We're not going through this again. We have to, like, install security checkpoints for anyone to get into the stream. I've never eaten a beet. Is that even a truth? I don't even know anymore. Bring it on. I'll fight all of you off, and the bees. I will conquer. I'll put an end to this madness. If it's anything like my storage, it probably just corrupts randomly. Honestly, same Radis, especially in conversation. Like, someone will be talking and I want to say something, and then, like, I get interrupted, or, like, I don't get the chance to speak. And then they're like, oh, weren't you gonna say something? And I have to be like, no, I don't remember. They're like, really? Like, yes, really. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just that dumb. I feel like the head can be a little bit bigger. Maybe not. Chat, give me your hot take. Should we make the head bigger on this, or should it stay the same size? Let's do a poll. Just a teeny bit bigger? Okay. Pretty unanimous. Okay. Thank you, chat. I owe you my life. That is true. Bigger head, more storage. More RAM. Because once you get to a certain age, you won't be able to download more RAM. Make sure you get your upgrades in before you turn 18. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Step. Hell yeah! Smaller ears? Hmm... I might come back to that. Bigger ears, fennec ears. Just turn this into a fennec fox base. Right. I've got the Elder version left. 4 people voted, everyone gets 25% of River Soul. Sharks, I'm here with you today to offer you 25% stake of my soul. All I ask in exchange is that you don't cancel me. Are you in? Let's make the kit a little bit smaller. Yeah. Should also probably make the newborn, like, not so large. There we go. Waterfall is honestly such a vibe. I'm gonna do something called plagiarism that I love. As everyone knows, I'm a big fan of plagiarism. Actually, like... It's much more useful to be drawing stuff like this when you can have, like, literally just use the same base. Yay, plagiarism! Man, I'm so lazy. I don't even watermark most of my stuff. I also always forget to watermark my stuff, NK. It's honestly, it just doesn't really feel worth it. Like, on paper, I understand that it is, but, like, I'm just like, man, I don't... Like, I mean, if you're stealing my art, at least you're stealing from a human and not, like, AI, I guess. I don't know. I'm just so over it. Can watermark your YouTube comments. Add like little rights restricted onto them. Okay, maybe I should move some of these guys over a little bit. Gonna add MIT license to every comment I send. This comment is protected by Creative Commons. Do not steal. No, so there's different kinds of Creative Commons licenses. It depends on like what license you choose under Creative Commons. Let me show you here. It's like there's different kinds you can get. Yeah. So, because like Creative Commons, like some Creative Commons licenses you get, like you have the right to distribute it, but you can't like copy it or use it for monetized content. It's kind of weird and cool at the same time. It drives me nuts when I have like multiple tabs open at the same time. Like, I have to have mine tidy and kept or I will like go insane. It drives me insane. Like my partner is also bad about their tabs and I'm like, ugh! Close your tabs! Like how do you find anything? You have 40 tabs open at any given time. That stresses me out. That stresses me out. Don't like that. Why do you do this to yourselves? Like, you guys can treat yourself better, you know? You don't have to live this life. You don't sort chests in Minecraft? Deep breaths. I will not smite Magnet. I will not smite Magnet. That is unforgivable. That is just straight up psychopathic. I'm sorry. That is really bad. Magnet. How on earth do you stand that? Like, the tab thing I can kind of understand, because, like, it does take... It just... that is just unbelievable. Yeah, no, that... I will be taking diamonds from you as payment, Magnet. Okay, when you say you enjoy making auto sorters, does that just mean you like making Nid do stuff? Because that's how I'm reading it as. I might... I don't know, man. There are many things in this world that, you know, I can forgive, but I don't know if that's one of them. I'm gonna be so real. Like, not sorting your Minecraft chest is, like, up there in terms of, like, unforgivable sins. My god. Alright, gang. We're gonna put aside the fact that Magnet has self-admitted in chat to being a psychopath, and I think we're gonna call it there for now. I can usually find what I need. I would like to see the success rate of that. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Nice little chill Friday stream. Hope everyone here has a great rest of your evening, and hopefully you have a nice weekend. As the Christmas season kind of rolls in. I think I'm probably gonna go take down all my Halloween decorations now. But yeah, thank you, Ned. Bye, everyone. You too, NK. Have a nice night.